previous video, you'd have seen that we bought this beautiful Manitou MLT 523. Yes, 5 metre reach, 2.3 tonne, 2007 machine. And we showed you that we bought it, showed you around it, showed you what it was all about. Now, since then, Richard has cleaned it, he has valeted it, he has made it look a lot better than it was, because the engine bay and the hydraulic bit was just grim, absolutely grim, and is now absolutely shining. And he's also cleaning the cab and cleaning the rest of it as well. Since then, it's got a little bit grubby, but I'll show you the good bits in a minute. But today, we are going to find out if there is actually anything wrong with this machine. Well, we're going to find out what's wrong with it, because we've got a resident hero, Magic Mike. So we're going to get him out of the workshop in a minute. He's in there on grinder, just waiting patiently. And we're going to get it in the workshop. He's going to go through it, find out where any problems lie, find out what we've got to do to it, how much we've got to spend on it, and if I actually ended up buying a dog, or whether I've actually bought something pretty good. I'm, very happy with it. She's a beautiful looking tool. As we said, great size, nice and compact, but yet powerful enough to do what we need to do after we replaced our three-wheeler, which is still for sale, by the way, and it's actually in the Stag's auction as we speak, which ends a week Sunday. How is it already 3 months into the year already? A third of the way through the year. Anyway, still dry. We need some rain, we need some grass to grow. Anyway, let's go and get Mike and we will set sail to find out what's wrong. See, I told you he was in here on grinder, didn't I?
Wonderful, isn't it?
Right, so while he sorts himself out and cleans up his mess, I'll get some keys and get us started. Found some keys, and even the door lock works. He's already beat me to it, look. He's already here, ready to get in. So I better close your door, keep you in your hole. So one thing I did notice, Mike, is that since Rich cleaned it, which he's done a job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Is that big enough for you to go round?
Well, no.
He hasn't cleaned that bit? No.
The problem being is, if you got a seatbelt, you're supposed to wear a seatbelt.
It's very true.
Because if you do have an accident, then the insurance lot got a way out. Oh.
Very true. But when Rich cleaned it the other day, the old Wade log here, which wasn't working when we got it, or wasn't activated, decided to come to life. Right. So I don't know if he plugged something back in again while he was fiddling, or it means now we've got a flat battery, but oh no, we've still got life. There we go. We've got...
I don't know if he's meant to be making a noise like that.
Numbers on. Oh, that's not the Wade log making the noise. That's the machine, isn't it? Oh, maybe.
Still go back to 0.
Yeah, but Lee reckoned when he had a look at it the other day that this button down here has something to do with it. So when you press that, that resets it or something. So every time you get a bucket full of, well, whatever you got a bucket full of, that would end up resetting it or calibrating it to count your buckets.
I don't know, because you've got a magnet there, that, and up on the side there's a bracket with a couple of, there you go. Ah. So I expect...
I hadn't even noticed that, if I'm honest.
That might be something to do with it.
Yeah, could well be. We love beeps, don't we, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I'll let you wonderful.
Fire her up. What a cherry. What a cherry. She's been sat there for 3 days, I suppose. Oh, it beeped then when he done that, didn't it?
Yeah, it's very faint.
Oh, hello. Perhaps it weighs it at that point, does it? Or supposed to?
Well, it's one of two things. It's either that's your warning for where your height been set for, or that I can't. Because if you got a bucket on the front and you doing, I don't know, silage or whatever it is for your TMR mix, you're going to be on the ground, and then you're going to up your bucket up like so, the reading would come up. Then you check off what you don't need.
And then that's when you press the button for it to weigh.
Well,
I don't know. Yeah.
Without any knowledge of where it come from before.
Now the only other thing we haven't checked yet is the crab steering, to see if it crabs or doesnn't crab.
Yeah, you've got.
So you got lever back there, haven't you?
Yeah,
And then you got another lever, another switch here somewhere, was it?
yeah, well, that's probably. You might run in 2-wheel drive,
Right.
and then that might be a 4-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you got, that's front wheel steer.
Oh yes, that's just front steering now.
Yeah. And that's
both but crab.
yeah, well that's the crab.
Yeah.
And that's your
That's your 4-wheel.
yeah. And again, if you're running on the road, I have a feeling you're supposed to be on just the two-wheel steer.
Oh, I see. So you don't whip one way quicker than you're meant to. Yeah.
As long as plodded in there, don't worry about it.
Ah, very true. He's laughing at something and I haven't worked out what it is yet.
Well,
Oh, Richard's little arms couldn't get in there, or
I expect they couldn't get in there.
where are we looking?
That's backrest. I wonder if I can go forward.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I saw some glass back there from someone's previous excitement, I should think.
Yeah, well, one of my little pet things with these end tractors is it lovely having all this glass, but if you have someone in the cab, of course you wouldn't ever have it in the cab, would you? You wouldn't carry it, or you wanted to use. If it hits the glass, you got a hefty old bill. Whereas if you had just a strip along there of metal,
Protect that bottom bit.
you'd protect the glass, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Turning you off for a minute.
Oh, Michael,
Yes.
I'm going to leave you to have go through with your fine tooth comb
Right.
and use your bit of cardboard to write down your mental notes and all your thoughts. Well, actually, no, don't write down all your thoughts. That's probably no one wants to see that.
Oh, you never know. Might get a lot more people listening to that.
Well, true. And we'll catch back up in a minute to find out what disappointment you're going to let me know.
Right. All good news, yeah. All good news.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
So,
brilliant.
Michael, you standing there with a bit of cardboard in your hand.
Yeah, keep me
Very good.
dry. look.
Sneaky dry. Yeah, it started to
Raining.
rain. What have we done? We got like damp ground, but we need it. We need it. So
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever say that in March, but
Within reason, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. Don't mind it starting to rain as long as it knows when to stop again. So Wolfie,
Nothing major.
nothing major.
No.
Oh, that's good news. I can finish the week in a happy mood.
One little irritating thing is just the fuel cap. It's just a minor irritation.
Ah,
There is a bit of gunk in the bottom, but nothing horrendous.
all right. But that's all. Yeah. So he needs to be replacing. Otherwise, that'd be annoying, wouldn't it? But look, Richard did clean this bit. That definitely, it's definitely cleaner than it was.
Being miserable. Right, you hadn't stood here, right? Back there, right? If you was exporting this to Yankistani land,
To where?
Yankistani land,
Right. Okay. Yeah, they'd pull it up us on that.
they would bend you over.
There we go. Yes. What else have we found? For a
Just work lights,
18-year-old machine.
front top work light, rear left hand indicator, rear left hand tail, inner steering joint got a bit of play on, but
Front right.
hand side inner joint.
Yeah.
Silly little things in the cabs, just like heater vent. I don't.
Oh,
know
the
if
missing
Yeah.
vent there. Yeah.
the temperature gauge haven't gone up,
No, I noticed that the other day actually. I can't remember. I think I said it in the original video.
so
Yeah, missing the vent thing there, aren't we?
yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing horrendous.
No.
The actual overload do seem to be working.
Oh, the sensor. Do you want to show us? Because you've got the weight block on here, I see. Yeah. It's as good a thing as any to try it with, isn't it?
a start from scratch.
Yeah.
All that lot lights up.
Yeah.
He's a little bit overly sensitive, to be fair, because he starts on like 3,
Yeah.
and then if you extend it out,
Yeah. So yeah, he's telling me.
yeah, the arse can come off the ground.
Yeah.
If anything, he's a little bit.
He's putting on the ground. He stops out, does he? There we go. Cool.
The more modern stuff gets a little bit more technical, but that's good enough.
I say it booms nice and fast, isn't it?
Not bad.
Hmm.
And they've got the sense to put the boom pipes on the outside, not down the boom.
Yeah, exactly the thing I said to, I don't know, I was saying to Max, I think, probably. I said, at least you can get all your pipes rather than all running up through the middle and trying to feed a new pipe up through.
Sometimes you just got to take the boom out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that little switchy there, I don't know what that one is. Cause
Which one's that?
That one there. Whether it's a centre diff, but diff lock.
Right.
Or what, it doesn't light.
No.
Doesn't light up. So.
No. Nothing changes.
No.
But all the wipers work and lights
Yeah,
work. Well,
it's got a hole there, but that's an unnecessary.
What, a radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd listen to surround sound in the workshop every day with 3 radios playing.
Yeah, I do. But when you out handling somewhere and there are people about, at least you want to hear them screech when you drive over them.
Yeah, one way of putting it. Yeah, that's true. And you did say we're missing the rubbers on the pedals.
That's it. But then if you're real tight so you can spot it with weld.
Write your name in it, I suppose, can he?
Well, you could do anything you like, but.
But all in all, it sounds like I bought something all right, Mike.
Well, time will tell. But so far, so good.
Said the man falling off a cliff.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's only the last 6 inches you got to worry about, isn't it?
Engine-wise, all seems all right.
Yeah, not too bad at all. You got some
Perkins.
coolant up there and it looks green.
Lovely.
You got one tiny little bolt missing on the exhaust bracket down there, but the exhaust is
Solid.
as solid as I'm going to be.
Yeah. Service recently, do you reckon, or
Yeah, you got your service inside. You're missing a bit of cladded stuff on
surround
there.
sound, heat shrouding?
The cladded, the heat, the sound deadening's there, but the tin foil's gone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you've got. If you can see on there, like Finnan and Son, they've got their little service sticker
it's just
there,
serviced.
right beside.
Examination.
Yep.
Your Lola.
Yes.
Yeah. So that makes you Charlie, does it?
You don't watch that crap there.
Certainly don't, but at least you know what it is.
You'll be telling me about, what's that other Bing, isn't it?
Oh, Bing. Yeah.
He wants a Bing on the head.
Well, Michael, I'm very happy. Very happy that you're happy.
Nearly happy.
He said he'd be happier. He said he'd be happier if it wasn't raining. But I'm very happy because I went and looked at it by myself, and it was just the right size, right machine. It looked right to me. Everything worked that I wanted to work on it. So I was happy to buy it there and then without Mike taking a look, which I should have probably gotten to have a look at it first. But seems to have paid off. Now I expect you're wondering. So there's nearly as much rain on the camera now as there is on the ground. But I expect you're wondering how much I paid for this, because, wow, I think I paid retail money for it, or nearly. But I wouldn't say I bought it at a massive profit if I was to sell it on at some point, which I probably will, you know me. I paid £16,300 plus the VAT. Now I bought it privately from another dealer, actually the same bloke who I bought the Ford 5610 from. So the bloke I know, I saw that he had it advertised. I was like, I'm coming to have a look at it tomorrow, and I bought it. So I'm now at peace of mind that Mike has gone through it and gone, he's going to smile as much as he's ever going to smile, I think. But all good news. So yeah, now I've got a telehandler on the fleet, which we'll keep until I don't. So never know, might sell it next week. Who knows? And if you like this one, you might also like this video here.